Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Wow, it is a absolutely beautiful morning. You come out here, the air just smells so fresh and clean. It is just something else. And look at my trees back in there, losing all their leaves. You can see those top branches over there. Leaves are gone. Everything's turning brown. It's such a nice change of the season. So quite beautiful. Anyhow, guys, wow, are we getting some popcorn-worthy entertainment out of crypto today? So I just read an article regarding the FTX and the Binance dispute and this whole thing between Sam Bankman-Fried and CZ. And yesterday in my video there, I was kind of postulating that, hey, perhaps this whole thing is going on because of, the various political moves that these, individuals are kind of involved in. And this article, as it turns out, literally addressed this same issue. And guys, we are seeing some serious fireworks now. A lot of folks have said, hey, is FTX insolvent? Well, actually, the way it looks, it does not look like they're insolvent. In fact, Alameda, the parent company, came out because, of course, Binance, CZ put out there, hey, look, we have 500 million of FTT that we want to sell. And so they come over and said, look, we'll give you $22 a piece right now to buy that up, which, of course, that would be a significant amount of dough, right, into the billions of dollars. And CZ's like, oh, no, I didn't say that. We'll let the free market decide. Well, apparently, I guess this whole thing that SBF had put out was literally to kind of whitelist and blacklist crypto addresses and prevent various individual folks from being able to participate in the crypto space and make it absolutely locked down and centralized as you could possibly imagine. And for me, I kind of think that, this guy's position has literally gone to his head. The whole idea of this crypto community is to be able to deal with the exchanges and not have to go through all traditional processes like, having to have a broker, whether it's an online broker, a personal broker, or have someone else custody your crypto like they custody your securities and stocks. And yet this is what Sam Bankman-Fried is kind of proposing, this and all kinds of other restrictions with respect to DeFi that totally go against the entire philosophy of crypto. And so I can understand why you got folks like CZ getting all kind of worked up over that. Oh, and by the way, guys, yesterday in my video, I had called Ben Armstrong, BitBoy, Ben Anderson, and y'all came on and corrected me on that, and I really appreciate that. So thank you so much for doing that. But you've got these heavy hitters out there in terms of, influencers, and then, of course, CZ and all them exposing what this guy is literally trying to do. He's out there working with various, Congress people and stuff like that, trying to craft some kind of crypto legislation that would insulate centralized exchanges, open up some sort of a brokerage type of arrangement, and maybe even take away our ability to truly self-custody our crypto. And on top of that, kind of like quash the whole decentralized finance. I'm like, who is this guy? And I think, you know what? He's a puppet. I really believe he's being used by the powers that be. He came on the scene so quick, and FTX came on the scene so quick, and now I kind of think, hey, look, there's some agenda going on here. And so I kind of applaud CZ for calling this whole thing out. But, of course, what are we seeing here, guys? You're seeing all the FUD going around this space, and it is having a major impact on the crypto markets right now. And, of course, I don't think we're going to drop below that 17.5 there. For Bitcoin that they had back in June. But you saw a bit of a drop from 21 to 19.5, 19.6. And it's all due to the FUD that is being spread out there, the fear, the uncertainty, the doubt about this infighting. I mean, hey, you got these two billionaires with all of this kind of clout, and yeah, it is going to have an impact on price. Now, we've seen other incidences of FUD before have an impact in this market, right? So, when China would ever come out and say, oh, we're going to ban Bitcoin, boom, you'd see a little impact there. When the SEC dropped their lawsuit on RIP, boom, you saw that right there. And on and on and on. And I'm telling you, We see these quick drops, but we also see some quick spikes. And that's what the volatility of this space is. So if you're new to it, get used to it, because that's what it is. You got to have nerves of steel and not be freaked out, shaken out, or cheated out of your crypto. But having said that, guys, I'd be taking every last coin I could. If I had anything sitting on FTX, it would be out of there lickety split. Now that's just me. But you can see how this is just all being wound up. And I really, really am having some deep suspicions with respect to this Sam Bankman-Fried. The guy does not seem to represent what crypto truly represents, at least in my view anyway. Now, that's based on the reports that we're getting. That's based on the information that is out there. So, hey, if you want to go fact check it, go fact check it. But I'm telling you, that is what the message is. And by the way, there is an alternate type of crypto legislation being proposed, and Ben Armstrong has been at the forefront of doing that as well. Now, I know BitBoy gets a lot of flack in this space, and on and on. And in fact, I have my own little kind of things that maybe I don't like or this or that, but we all have that, right? But I got to give the guy credit for this. At least he is going to go out there and try to work with some of these other Congress people and stuff like that, and use the influence that he has to have a say in crafting crypto legislation in a way in which most of us would probably want to see. Self-custody, being able to interact with these exchanges without having to go through traditional means and rails and stuff like that. I think those are the kind of things that we want. We want to keep those things going. And yes, we do need some regulatory clarity so that we know what's what and absolutely be able to make some, more educated decisions in this space. But this is where you get out there and you do your own due diligence, and you research and you educate yourself. You get yourself, know the space as best you can. Look, don't rely on YouTubers like me or anybody else to do your research for you. Go out there and do it yourself. That's what I did. I'm coming on here and sharing with you my views, my thoughts, my opinions, and hopefully it's a benefit to you. But look, it does not replace, it is not a substitute for going out and doing your own research. I'll tell you what, the greatest answers that you're going to get, the ones that you will be most convinced by, are the answers that you find for yourself. Absolutely, 100%. You find the answers for yourself. You see exactly the information. You find out the facts of this or that. And I'll tell you what, you will remember that answer and you will be so convinced about the answer that no one's going to be able to just easily shake you out of it. Now, that's been my experience. So, hey, well, guys, it is a great day, like I said, and I truly hope that you have a great one. And look, I've got a super video out for you later on this afternoon. And until then, guys, I hope you have a good one and take care.